Tips on how to survive wild animal attacks. Numerous wild creatures can be perilous or even lethal for an individual. On the off chance that you take a gander at the insights, you may feel unnerved. Sharks cause only 6 passings per year, their notorious notoriety is overstated. Wolves are liable for 10 passings yearly. Lions murder 22 individuals per year. Now prepare. Elephants, charming stunning Goliaths, are the explanation that in excess of 500 individuals lose their carries-on with consistently. Hippopotamuses equivalent them in this unnerving rivalry. Crocodiles end up being substantially more hazardous than sharks, around 1,000 passings every year. But the boss here is the snake. 100,000 individuals meet their end at the teeth of this reptile. We trust you will never need to escape from a rhinoceros, swim away from a crocodile, or meet an eager lion. Be that as it may, presently you will have the option to secure yourself in the wild. How to endure shoulder or shark assault. What would it be a good idea for you to do in the event that you are nibbled by a snake? Sharks. Fortunately, there are 150 kinds of sharks on our planet, and just 20 of them can assault a human. That is on the grounds that the lion's share don't regard us as food. The terrible news is that if a shark gets inspired by you, it will be hard to escape from it. Altogether not to draw in sharks, abstain from getting blood or pee in the water. Sharks can detect the smell from a few kilometers away. In the event that you meet a shark vis-a-vis, don't turn your back and don't attempt to flee in alarm. By doing this, you will look like prey. Obey gradually. On the off chance that you are gotten, focus on the eyes and gills. Those zones are delicate. Kangaroos. Kangaroos assault just on the off chance that you attack their region. For this situation, the creature will feel a danger. To maintain a strategic distance from strife, follow the subsequent stages. Hack. Short and calm hacking is seen as an indication of ailment, and you are probably going to evade an assault. Gradually move back. You will look littler and, hence, less perilous. Try not to pivot, and don't run. On the off chance that you do, you will incite a creature that can hop truly far and contact you in a second. Lions. In the event that you meet a lion, investigate his eyes. Try not to turn your back, and don't turn away in light of the fact that irregularity in eye-to-eye connection will give the predator time to assault. Attempt to look greater. Lift up your arms or a coat. On the off chance that you look enormous and risky, the predator will attempt to stay away from contact. Converse with the lion in a tolerably noisy and certain voice. Additionally, make sounds and motion. This sort of conduct isn't normal for a casualty. It will deceive the creature, and he will see you as an aggravation that it is smarter to avoid. Elephants. Elephants are sharp and benevolent creatures. By the by, they can assault, particularly female elephants who expect you are a risk to their whelps. In the event that you meet an elephant, focus on its non-verbal communication. A bent trunk and ears thinking back imply that he is going to stomp on you. In the event that the creature is assaulting you, don't flee. Rather, attempt to discover something that will fill in as an obstruction among you and the elephant. It tends to be a stone or a tree. Rhinos. Rhinos have exceptionally awful visual perception. That is the reason it is anything but difficult to startle them, making them assault. Rhinos can build up a speed of 60 kilometers for every hour, and it is hard to flee from them. Nonetheless, it is as yet conceivable. The best way to escape a rhino is to remain behind a tree. It is a critical impediment for him. This creature won't finish you shrubberies or high grass. Hippos. These creatures appear to be decent. Notwithstanding, a bigger number of individuals kick the bucket from them than from crocodiles. In spite of their weight, hippos can run at 30 kilometers for every hour. In addition, it's anything but difficult to drive them mad. On the off chance that the climate is hot, make an effort not to go into brushwoods. During a dry season, the degree of water goes down, and hippos stow away in the tall grass. To make a hippo disregard you, move up a tree, a major stone, or a sharp slope. Hold up there until the creature leaves. Bulls. Regardless of regular feeling, bulls respond to movement, not to a red or some other shading. That is the reason if a bull is racing to you, stand straight and still. Utilize your cap, t-shirt, or some other garments as lure. When the bull approaches enough, toss this thing of dress aside, the bull will pursue it. Jellyfish. The sting of a jellyfish brings extraordinarily long and dull agony. You could follow the regular proposal and pee on the sting. In any case, that is a legend. Directly in the wake of getting the sting, wash it with salt water. Fresh water will just intensify the circumstance. At that point, utilizing a stick or tweezers, eliminate the extras of the arms. In the event that you have an antihistamine cream, apply it to the sting. Gators or crocodiles. The jaws of these creatures are one of the most grounded on Earth. In the event that you get captured by a gator or a crocodile, it won't be anything but difficult to free yourself. In the event that you are gotten, hit the creature's eyes. The eyes and throat of these creatures are the most delicate territories. So point in that general area to free yourself. In the event that you notice this predator slithering to you by ground, make as much clamor as possible and run in a crisscross. This is where running and yelling are the best arrangements. On the off chance that you see a crocodile while swimming, don't make sprinkles and don't yell, it will stand out for him. Attempt to swim away as unobtrusively as could reasonably be expected. Snakes. Most snakes are not perilous and not noxious. 80% of snake chomps are gotten when individuals are attempting to get them. In the event that you notice that you are being trailed by a snake, step. The vibration will deceive the snake, and it will leave you. In the event that you are chomped, don't attempt to drain the toxic substance out of the injury as we regularly find in films. It's smarter to wash the injury with faucet water, fix a tourniquet, and call the salvage administration. Gorillas. Gorillas are known as the rulers of wildernesses, and there is an explanation behind it. They are genuine pioneers who ensure their families in space. They won't assault you on the off chance that you carry on well. Plunk down so as not to look greater or taller than a gorilla. Attempt to murmur, and abstain from looking straight at it. If there should arise an occurrence of an assault, fold into a ball. Gorillas are glad creatures, and, generally speaking, they won't assault the powerless and vulnerable. Honey bees. Honey bees will ensure their hive and can sting you regardless of whether you are essentially cruising by. Dim hues draw in the consideration of honey bees. So in the event that you are wearing a dull t-shirt, the possibility of getting stung by a honey bee is a lot higher. On the off chance that there is a multitude or only a few honeybees pursuing you, stow away in a dim spot. The absence of light will delude them.